Students in Refugio preparing for school tomorrow. Teachers are preparing as well with a new rule. Teachers will now be collecting all students' cell phones at the beginning of each class to try to minimize distractions. Our Simone Simpson has that story.
Refugio Elementary School Principal Twyla Thomas wants to make it clear that cell phones are not banned. Students can bring their devices on campus, but after entering the classroom, there will be restrictions put in place during classroom instruction.
So in order to make sure that we're trying to educate our students and keep them engaged and have their full undivided attention, cell phones will just be put away during instruction time.
Some may think this is a new idea, but it's not. It's based on a policy.
This is a policy that's been in place where students aren't allowed to have their phones on in the classroom during instruction time unless it is an educational activity that they are doing with the teachers.
In fact, teachers are encouraged to find unconventional ways to keep their students engaged, even with cell phones if instruction calls for it.
If there's an activity that the teachers want to use the cell phone and have a need for it, they do have the liberty to do that.
Here's how it works. Students will place their devices in a designated area that teachers assign. Then, after the class period is over,
the students will be able to pick their cell phones right back up, and they will be able to take them with them to the next class period. So during passing periods, they will have access to be able to check their phones if they need to make a quick call to their parent or whatnot.
Along with passing periods, students are allowed to have their cell phones during breakfast and lunchtime.
This is going to try to alleviate the temptation of them sneaking to try to check, or text message someone.
But there are safety concerns. If an emergency breaks out, will students be able to get their devices?
None of the cell phones are going to be locked up in a cabinet or anything like that. It will be in a spot that is accessible.
Thomas hopes this simple procedure can be utilized after students graduate and enter the workforce.
So it's just teaching them boundaries, which is good for students to be able to learn and to be able to follow those rules and procedures, even though they may not necessarily like it.
Simone Simpson, 3 News.